Hi, I'm Mr. Biasy, and we're back again to talk some more guitar. If you follow along with me so far, we've talked about how to hold the instrument, the parts of the instrument, how to play some basic chords, some easy chords, as well as putting on the full chords. That's all been left-hand work. If you're playing a right-hand guitar, it's all been left-hand work. If you're playing left-hand guitar, it's been all right-hand work, right? So today, we're going to focus on your strumming hand. If you're right-hand guitar, this is your right hand. If you're left-hand guitar, it would be your left hand. If you were playing left-handed guitar, just put me in your mirror. That'll help. Anyway, so we're going to talk strumming. Now, everything I've done so far has been a downstroke. And by what I mean by down is we're pushing our fingers down, or the thumb, basically. We're just going down across the strings. We're not doing any up. We're just down, okay? Now, if we do this, I'm going to play a full G chord right here, okay? If I want to do 4 downs, it's down, 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 right? Just that simple. Let's try that together. 1, 2, 3, and. Let's do it again. 2, 3, and. Okay? Now, you do not have to have a big flourish. I've seen kids like... Okay, you're not rocking out on stage here. You're learning some basics. Very quick wrist movements. It doesn't have to be anything big because you need time to get your hand back up to get to that next strum. Now that's a basic down strum, and usually you'll see that marked in your music either with quarter notes or you'll see just slashes for those downs. And we're going to do down up. Now down up is 8th notes basically, and down up is when we do the down and then we do an up. Okay. Now, your hand is still doing the same motion. It's just now you're dragging your finger across the string. There's a couple ways to do this. Some people like to... They drag their thumb back across the string. And as much as I've talked about before is that you're going to make your thumb hurt, this doesn't work for me just because it really hits where the nail hits your thumb. And it can get really sore really quickly. And I prefer a different method. I actually use my index finger. Now, I still have the same, if you've followed me up to this, this is basically your strum hand, your thumb sticks out. I just kind of bring my forefinger, my index finger out a little bit. And what I do is, when I do the down with the thumb, and up, I bring my index finger across. So I'm still playing G right here. And this should be even, right? Okay? I've had students who I'm doing down up, or even better is or some semblance of that where it's not rhythmically. Like I said, this should be 8th notes. So it should be 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. Now, if you're used to doing a nice down strum, getting that up is not very hard. It doesn't take very long to get that right. Doing down up will help you with some really cool strum patterns later on, which is so needed. In fact, we can do a couple of those right now if you'd like to. If you're, again, essential elements, this may push you a little further in the front end of the book. But there's essential elements that have syncopated 1 and syncopated 2. Syncopated 1 is down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. Where you're actually going to miss a strum. You go down, up. You take your hand down without strumming across, up, down, up. And again, it has a rhythm. Da, 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 da. Now, if you're a beginner, if you're really trying to learn this, which I'm assuming a lot of people watching this would be, you might be 1 and 2 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 4 and. So that's syncopated 1 in the Essential Elements book. The other one is syncopated 2, which is down, down, up, down, down, up, down, up. Excuse me. Down, down, up, down, down, up, down, up. Again, it has that rhythmic pattern of da, 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 da. It's important because, again, I had students like down, down, up, down, up. You know, things like that, or like... It's not rhythmic, and the point I like to make is when you're doing this is if you're ever in a rock band and you start getting off the rhythm and you're not keeping the same beat as everybody else, you're not going to be in that rock band for very long. So it's very important to keep the rhythm, keep that basic beat in there. So that's some basic strum patterns that you're gonna need. Some of those might be a little more advanced for you. If you're going through essential elements and you haven't gotten to syncopated stuff yet, maybe come back to this video again and check that out if you need that help. If you're really good, very good at teaching yourself, you may not have a problem with it. But I find a lot of people just need that visual example to help them learn. Or their teacher showed this to them, and then they get home to practice, and they're like, wait, how did that go again? So hopefully this is helping you out. Thank you so much for joining me. This has been Strum Patterns today. Enjoy your play.